Hey everyone, welcome back to the Pack Bros YouTube channel. My name is Chris and we have some more news. This time it happened right as I was eating my goddamn eggs and toast. This time it is about Ja Morant. We knew that there was going to be something being announced about Ja Morant, but it was going to happen after the finals because Adam Silver decided it wouldn't be fair to the players in the finals to announce this type of information while they were in the middle of their series. So now we got the info out. Here it is. Ja Morant will be suspended 25 games without pay for conduct detrimental to the league after displaying a gun on social media in May. He'll be ineligible to participate in any public league or team activities during the course of his suspension, and he'll be required to meet certain conditions before he can return. It is the second time Morant has brandished a weapon live on Instagram. He was suspended for 8 games by the league in March, in my opinion, way too goddamn low, after broadcasting himself holding a gun while intoxicated in a Denver club. The Grizzlies also already suspended Morant indefinitely, which means as long as they frickin' want, from all team activities for the May incident. And we have a quote here: Ja Morant's decision to once again wield a firearm is alarming and disconcerting, given his similar conduct in March, said the commissioner Adam Silver. He continued by saying the potential for other young people to emulate Ja's conduct is particularly concerning. Under these circumstances, we believe a suspension of 25 games is appropriate. I do not believe that's appropriate. It should be more. And makes clear that engaging in reckless and irresponsible behavior with guns will not be tolerated. Furthermore, for Ja, basketball needs to take a backseat at this time. Prior to his return to play, he will be required to formulate and fulfill a program with the league that directly addresses the circumstances that led him to repeat this destructive behavior. Following the league's decision, Morant released a statement on the matter. I'm not going to read this because it's probably just some PR crap that he didn't even come up with, so there's really no point. Grizzlies put out their own statement saying they respect the league's decision. You better. Silver said earlier this month that the league had already uncovered lots of information in its investigation into the situation, but decided to wait until after the finals between the Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat. It would be unfair to these players and these teams to announce that decision in the middle of the series. I respect that. I think that's a good choice by them. Amid his off-court issues, Morant excelled in the 2022-23, averaging 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists for the 2-seeded Memphis squad. Now, my opinion, being suspended 25 games without pay, I don't believe that's enough, to be honest. He's done this not once, but twice. Who knows how many goddamn times this guy needs to go through this in order to realize his actions have severe consequences. I believe it should have been half the season. I think it should have been 41 games without pay. In addition to that, I don't even know if this is possible, but I think they should have fined him on top of that while not being paid during his suspension, and I believe the fine should have been used towards a charity that covers this type of stuff in terms of gun violence and whatnot in the Memphis area. To be quite honest, seeing someone like Morant with so much talent, so much potential, essentially throwing his career down the gutter, it's a slap in the face to the young boys and girls that want to make it into the NBA or the WNBA, because so many people want to make it, but not many people have that talent and that natural gift that people like Morant have. I think it's a slap in the face to them. It's really disrespectful in my opinion. In addition to that, I think Morant needs to surround himself with some better people in his life. This has been said time and time again by various news organizations and various people within the media. He surrounds himself with people that do not have his best interest at heart, and that includes family. They're not holding him accountable for his actions, and in fact, I think they're actually promoting it and telling him, yeah, be harder, be tougher. But in the eyes of the public, it's just like, well, this ain't looking tough. This ain't looking hard. What are you doing in the team, man? 25 games, we don't have you for the next season. It could potentially be more. I think it should have been more. So clearly he needs to completely reevaluate his life right now outside of the league, because his actions outside the league are impacting his performance in the league. It's impacting his team. It's impacting literally everybody around him in the NBA. And it's honestly just really sad to see this situation unfold, considering the amount of talent that Morant has. It's just so sad to see. So just to summarize here, he's suspended for 25 games without pay. I think it should have been more. Ineligible to participate in public league or team activities during the suspension. Required to meet certain conditions before he could return. They've already suspended him indefinitely from all team activities. That's what the Grizzlies did. Do you guys think this is enough? I want to know what your opinions are. Let me know in the comments. I personally don't think this was enough at all. I think they should have done way more and really set a strong example that this will not be tolerated under any circumstances. He did it once, got suspended, went to a rehab center for freaking lunch, then came out, nothing changed. He did it again. I think you have to really lay the hammer down on a situation like this, especially with a star as bright as Ja Morant. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Unfortunately, that's all the news I have right now, but I'll see you guys in the next video.